We are very lucky to have the nationally recognized Firefly Autism right here in Denver. They provide innovative programs and support for our neurodiverse communities and family members. With me, with the best accent I have ever heard, and I love her accent, Dr. Amanda Kelly, President and CEO, to talk about all the exciting things they're doing at Firefly. I'm a huge believer. I've hosted some of their galas. I love being here. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
I'm very excited to have you. Let's brag a bit. What makes Firefly, and that's what Al and I fell in love with, a national leader in education and support for families living with autism?
Well, I think first of all, Firefly's been around for 23 years. So you think about that longevity. We have been a trusted resource for families in Colorado for that entire time. We are so lucky to have such a wealth of knowledge and resources. We provide training, support, and education for families not only in Colorado, but now across the nation. We've got a lot of work in Oklahoma, and we're expanding. Yes.
Whoa, yeah. Fireflies are growing.
Yes, the Fireflies are spreading their wings.
That's what I like to hear. Now, you are debuting, speaking of Firefly, the Luminescent Gala, and it's all new. Share about what makes this year special.
Yeah, well, you know, the gala, this is our 15th gala.
They are so fun, you guys.
Very fun.
They really are.
And the gala used to be called Laugh Yourself Blue with comedy. And, you know, this year we decided that we wanted to rebrand. We want to stay sensitive to the values and the wants of our community, and bringing people together with music seems to be an amazing way forward. So it's going to be a very special night. We're going to have lots of music, but really what's going to make it special is that we get to showcase the work that we do every day. Yeah. And that's truly the reason to want to be there.
Every time I see those videos, I start bawling, but I'm like, oh, look at them. Yeah. And the kids are so cute. Okay, so as you said, entertainment is a huge draw for your gala. Anything you can share about who's playing?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us.
So we're partnering with a couple of different organizations in Colorado, youth organizations. So we have the Vocal Coalition Youth Choir.
Nice.
And that's a nonprofit organization that has youth who might be experiencing social barriers. And it's very values aligned. So we'll have the Vocal Coalition there, and then also the Denver Youth Symphony Orchestra.
Wow, look at you.
You know, like young kids playing string instruments sounds incredible. So a real focus on youth, and for me, I think it's the promise of what young people can achieve and how aligned that is to what we do at Firefly.
I also happen to think music is sort of a universal language, even for those nonverbal.
Yes.
There's something for them as well. So I just thought, what a great idea to bring that in. Yes. Lots of people watching, I know, they either have someone they love that's dealing with autism, or they want to get involved and support Firefly. What are the options for individuals and for sponsors? Like, you own a bar or a restaurant.
Yes. So, I mean, we've got a lot of different opportunities. The best thing to do is reach out. We have individual tickets available. We've got a small number of tables left.
It's going quick.
It's going fast. Yes, even today, 2 more got added. So we want people to get in quickly if they want to attend. And then we also have opportunities for things like in-kind donations, you know, alcohol, food. There's lots of different opportunities, so they can reach out to us. We have a live and silent auction as well.
That's
so if anyone has auction items where they're like, this would be an amazing auction item, we would love to partner.
That's a great idea. If any restaurants or anybody out there has something, a store, whatever, that's a great idea. My favorite part of hosting was always seeing how singular people change. And I wanted to see if you could give us an example or two of Firefly improving lives in a way that you could see. That really is what touched me.
Yeah. The stories that make me, it's not hard to make me cry when it comes to Firefly, but some of the stories we often have families, and there's a few families I can think of right now, who come to us and they've truly been through the ringer. Yeah. They have been kicked out of every placement they've ever been in, and they come to us and they say things like, we finally found somewhere where we can feel safe and secure, and our kid is cared for and they can reach their maximum potential. We had a family recently who came to us and they were walking around and saying, we've never found anywhere where we felt like we could belong. And their kid is 19.
Oh my word, are you serious?
Yes, imagine.
The frustration.
Being that family,
oh my gosh.
It just breaks my heart. And also I'm so glad, I'm so grateful that we can be that soft landing place for families.
Yeah, and there's a lot of mental invisible load of being like, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough?
The guilt.
The guilt, right. And then to find you guys would be Unbelievable. Okay, let's ask, how does the money raised at the Luminescent Gala go to Firefly?
Literally, we're so dependent on the generosity of others to make sure that we can have the incredible training programs that we have, to make sure that our staff are the best staff in Colorado.
They really are.
So every single dollar raised goes back into our programs. I am always very transparent about this.
It's important to people.
Programs are so important. And because we do so much work directly with learners, our staff is key. If we don't have staff, we don't have programs. So that's a really important piece as well.
Lovely. Your staff is always so kind and so generous. They really are the best. Like I say that, but I'm like, they really are.
They really are.
So Firefly's Luminescent Gala happens on April 23rd at the Sewell Ballroom. It's an all-new experience, and it's featuring, as she said, the Denver Vocal Coalition. For tickets, sponsorship opportunities, or just more information, I want you to go to fireflyautism.org on socials at @firefly_autism. Doc, it's lovely to see you again.
You
as
too.
always.
Thank you.
You bring a light just like a little firefly.